Ever hear of the Aikido approach to objections, right? Instead of fighting objections head on, redirect the energy, acknowledge the concern, validate their position, then pivot to value. Acknowledge the concern, validate their position, and then pivot their value and their curiosity. Never argue, always explore. Where did I learn that? I learned that from Justin Michaels, author of The Sales Algo, and I had the privilege of working with him earlier last year. Hi, my name is Rod Santomassimo. I'm the founder of the Massimo Group, the world's #1 commercial real estate coaching organization for brokers just like you. So let's explore some of these objections you may get and how Justin, with his Aikido approach, would suggest that you handle them. Well, here's a very common objection, and I talk about this at length in another video, and that is, we already have a broker. The Aikido response, again, think about the framework. That's smart. Most successful property owners do. Acknowledge, right? I'm not looking to replace anyone. I'm curious, though, how is that relationship serving you for your long-term goals? How is that relationship serving you for your long-term goals? Some follow-up questions. What made you choose them initially? Are they proactively bringing you opportunities or mainly reactive? When's the last time you spoke to them? Okay, think about now creating curiosity. Think about that as well. Okay, let's take another objection. Some for the bigger firms you may be working with. Hey, well, we already handled that in-house. Again, I respect that approach, acknowledge it, shows you're hands-on with your investments. Out of curiosity, what's your biggest challenge right now? You know, is it finding deals? Is it finding space? Is it market intelligence? Is it something else? Now pivot to the value. Pivot now to the value. Even in-house teams benefit from market intel. What if I could share what I'm seeing right now that may impact your X, your portfolio, your needs, your holdings, whatever? What if I can share what I'm seeing right now that might impact your X? I love that one. Let's do another objection. We're not making any moves right now. We're not making any moves right now. The Aikido response. Fair enough. Fair enough. Timing is everything in commercial real estate. But the best opportunities often come down to those that are actively looking. Can I ask what needs to change for you to make a move? Now think about that. That could be an investment, that could be a tenant, that could be a landlord, that could be anything. Can I ask you what needs to change for you to make a move? Let's take a couple more objections that you're probably hearing right now and how that Aikido response would work. Hey, the market right now is just way too uncertain. Yeah, I get it. So you're absolutely right. Be cautious. Again, I'm deflecting, right? You're absolutely right. Be cautious. Smart investors wait for clarity. But here's what I'm seeing. Uncertain clarity creates the best opportunities for prepared buyers, investors, landlords, tenants, whatever. Uncertainty creates the best opportunities for prepared. What's your take on where we're headed? Conversation starter. Other questions. Are you seeing the same cap rate compression I am? Are you seeing the same rental rates that I am? How are you positioning for these potential changes? Okay, here's another one. Interest rates are too high. Yep, we're all hearing that now, right? So let's handle that. Totally understand. Rates have certainly changed the game. But here's what my most successful clients are doing right now. They're focusing on value-added deals where they can create their own returns. Curious, what's your threshold for making deals today? I love it. Okay, let's take one more. There's so many. Let's take just one more. Hey, we're waiting for prices to come down. We're waiting for rental rates to come down. You certainly hear that as well. Hey, that's a strategy I'm hearing a lot. And you might be right, but I'm also seeing motivated sellers who are already pricing to move. What if I could show you something that's already been adjusted for today's market? Think about that. What if I can show you some buildings, show you some spaces? What if I could do that? Okay, so there you saw what Justin Michaels calls the Aikido approach to objection handling. Again, instead of fighting the objections head on, redirect their energy, acknowledge their concern, right? Validate their position, then pivot to value and curiosity. Never argue, always explore. Now, here's the kicker. If you want to actually see Justin Michaels in action and how he deals with objections and more suggestions for you to grow your business, he's joining us. He'll be live from New Zealand, and we'll be streaming him in on November 19th at the Global CRE Broker Virtual Summit. That's right, November 19th. One day, he'll be joining 11 of the most dominant commercial real estate brokers in the world who will all be sharing what they do so you can too. You gotta be there. Here's the great news. It's maximum impact at a tiny registration fee, right? The lowest registration fee we've ever had in any of our events in our history. So, good news, you can watch it all from the comfort of your home or office. How do you join us? Go to cresuccess.com. That's cresuccess.com. And join me, Justin, and 11 of the top dominant brokers in the world today, all to share exactly what they do, so you can too. See you there. We're looking for commercial real estate brokers to come join us. Brokers in Japan, in Mexico, in Italy, and Paris, Canada, Australia, throughout the US, in fact, throughout the world, to join us at the Global CRE Broker Virtual Summit on November 19th. Get ready to make 2026 your best CRE year yet.